Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. I've got a tutorial for you today. Now, do you remember when I bought all those reloaded palettes from Makeup Revolution? I bought the set, do you remember? And I promised you that I would do somebody's working in the garden, can you hear the banging? I promised you that I would do a tutorial. It's been a little bit difficult, so it's filmed slightly differently to what I normally would do. I normally talk my way through it, but it's just taking me a little longer to put my makeup on because it's difficult because I'm right-handed and you know I've hurt my right arm. So I've done it slightly differently. I can still do it. I can still do my makeup, but it's just taking a little bit longer, and I didn't want to sort of drag it out for you really, but I picked this one, and this one is called the Iconic Division. That's the actual name of the palette. It's the Reloaded set from Makeup Revolution, but this particular palette is called Iconic Division, and it's a lot of greens and very warm tones, very earthy, sandy tones, and I really like this look. I wasn't sure that I would, but I do really like it. As I said, it's a lot of greens. And I don't normally go for a lot of green, but I'm really pleased with the look. I really, really like it. So I'll show you how I did it. It would just be slightly different to what I normally do, okay? See you in a minute. Hi guys. So as I said, it's going to be slightly different because it's a bit difficult for me I've had to fasten the film up because of my, I'm working a bit slow, but I pointed to everything I'm using. So on my brow, I'm just putting the very pale colour just under my brow bone. I'm not putting it all over, just brow bone. And then in my crease, for my transition colour, I'm using the second one along, as I showed you. It's kind of a buffy brown colour, really. Kind of, is it donkey brown, or it's quite a sandy donkey colour. It's not a dark brown at all. You can see how well it's all just going in. It's the ideal transition colour, really. See, I'm using it there. I'm trying to point to it. It's a lovely palette. I really like working with these palettes. And this is although this is a brown, it's going to be a green look, what I want to do, but I think that looks okay for the transition. I didn't want to do another green or the very pale green. I kind of wanted to bring a browny look. I guess it's more of an autumn look really, but I really like it, and I've used quite a few out of the palette. I've got a little mirror there. That's because I need to see. The Iconic palettes haven't got, the Reloaded palettes haven't got a mirror, so I needed to use a mirror. So now I'm using a medium flat brush. I'm going into the medium green, which is the third one in the middle at the top. And this is like a little pencil brush. And I'm drawing quite a straight line, not sort of too up. Well, as straight as I can do it with my hands at the minute. I've tried to work with my left hand and I can't. So I've got a pillow under the shoulder on my right hand, and that's how I'm managing to do it. But it's a bit awkward and it takes a lot longer. That's why I speeded it up. So we're just blending that in now. That's a dark green that we're blending into the transition colour. Adding a little bit more. Very, very buildable. If you wet these, they go very, really pigmented, but I don't want that look with this particular look I've made today. Just keep blending that and blend it with a heavier brush. You'll see that in a minute. I bring that big brush out, which I love to blend with. So just keep blending that. Yeah, I'm going to bring it out now. I know I am. See that one? Now I think that's meant to be a contour brush, but I love it for this. I love it for the quickness of the blending. From the transition colour to the brow, it's so good. It just blends it. Look at me nosing out the window. Something must be going on. So that's it again. You can see it's not a cut crease, but it's not going sort of onto the lid at all, really. Not making that really out of V shape this time. Just really working on the crease. You can see how nicely they blend into each other. You don't get a muddy look. They are lovely. I really love these Reloaded palettes. And I've got the base on. I've got MAC's Paintily Paint Pot in Paintily as my base. So that's always a good one. That's it. So what am I going to do next? Get a little bit more blending. You know what I'm like for blending, guys. Here comes my little magic brush again. I love that one. So let's blend. You imagine this was taking me so long. I mean, it's taking long and it's speeded up. I'm working so slow, but I just didn't want to not give you any tutorials, you know, because they say fold and shoulder can take ages to fix, and I don't want to be able to, you know, not do anything for you in that time. And I'm making up every day anyway. Oh, I'm taking the dark green now. It's really like a Buckingham, really dark green. Really close to my lashes, going in between my lashes underneath. You can see really close to the lashes. I'm using it as a liner. Mega close to the lashes though. In between the lashes, really. We don't want to see a line. We just want to see that shadow under the lashes. And then we're going a little bit in the corner there and we're coming up. And this is going to be more, not cut crease as such, but can you see how I'm definitely trying to? It's a bit difficult, but I'm definitely just going into the lower part of the crease now. So I've got the transition, then the medium green. Now I'm going even lower on the lid with this colour, and I'm going the darker green, and I'm going to do that, blend that in as well, so that it all goes up into, transcends into different colours, you know, to the three. I think that works really well. It's not a cut crease as such, but it's not done in my usual way where I do the outer V and then I put the brightener on the middle of my eyelid. It's not done like that. That's probably my favourite way of doing it. I just want to try something different today. So the whole, I'm not touching the lid at all yet. We're just doing this quite sharply. I put it in quite sharply, you could see, but I'm blending it. I'm not leaving it very sharp. I'm blending it into the other colours. As I say again, I love those brushes. And you know how much I blend, guys. It really is the key. It really is the key to a finished look. And of course, it's the things that you've got to use your arm for a lot. So I don't want to skip that step because blending is so important. So I just do it much slower. That's all, but I can get there. You know, it's I'm determined to put my makeup on. You know, it's my thing, guys. More blending. I like that already. I mean, you could put, I've gone for green today. It's not in your face green, though, is it? It's not kind of a really garden green sort of thing. It's quite subtle. But for the lid, I'm going to go for something not quite so subtle, but it really suits. It really goes well. You see that colour? Look, now that's a shimmer. And that's going all over the lid, not just on the centre part, but all over the lid. And I'm drawing it just on the lid, not going any further, so that it meets the line. And then I'll blend it later. But can you see, it looks, when you look at it in the pan, it looks like a really brilliant, it's going to look sort of Christmas ball green, you know. But it isn't. When it's on, it's really subtle and it really looks nice. I always blend, any shimmer, I always blend with my finger. And I'll tell you why, because as we get older, obviously, our lids are a little bit crepey, certainly mine are. So if I blend that in with the warmth of my finger, It tends to give you the flatter. It stops it going looking crepey or my eyelid appearing crepey. It smooths it over, makes it creamy look onto the eyelid, makes my eyelid look smooth. So that's why I always use the warmth of my finger as I am there. I'll just rub a little bit, tap a little bit, and just build that up until that looks a little bit more done. It's a really nice colour. It is and they're so nice to work with, and you know they stay on all day, all day. I just love these palettes. I think they're my find of the year, to be perfectly honest. I love them. Okay, so slightly different, but I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and you've got some idea how to put it together. I've done it, certainly not a cut crease, but a little more defined than I normally do between the lid and the transition colour, but I'm really liking it. It's one of the looks I'm pleased, you know, and I wouldn't have tried it really, but I have tried it to show you guys, and I'm really chuffed I did because I really like it. So thank you for watching. If you want to see one of the other palettes, let me know if you've got the patience to sit through it. I'll do another one of the palettes for you, or whatever you like, you know. I'm always up for that. Now, here's a story. I'm going to do a vlog. I'm going to my daughter's, so I shall go do a vlog for you. I want to do a week of just small everyday little things that I'm doing with my life. As I said to you guys before, I want to try and broaden my channel out. I will always be a beauty channel. That's the base of what I do and why I started it, and I love it. But I'd like to sort of get into a few different areas as well. So a little bit more vlogging, and just so you can get to know me better really and see my life a little bit more. And also now you're going to have to give me an answer on this one because I'm not sure. Years ago, many years ago, I used to sing in a group, and I'm talking about the 70s, yeah, 70s, early 80s, so we are talking a long time ago. But I haven't sung for years, and I certainly haven't got a terrific voice, and it's not been, I've not practiced in any way, so I certainly don't sound good. But a few of my friends on here have got an app that you can sing along, like a karaoke kind of thing. And I've done a couple of songs, and I'm having fun doing it, you know. It's just another thing, another kind of hobby. No way am I great, but I just wondered if you'd like me to share some of that with you, if you'd like me to share a couple of songs with you. As I said, no way am I great, but if you'd like me to do that, you know, I'd be more than happy to do that. But, you know, you want to turn the volume down. But let me know if you want me to share that, or if you just rather I stuck to the beauty, because at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's you guys I want to please. So just let me know. Okay, that's enough rambling on for today. I will see you again very soon. Take care of yourselves and all be good. Love you all. Bye. Bye.